Billie Eilish might seem like the last person you'd ever feel sorry for. This green-haired, baggy-clothed teen exploded onto the scene with a SoundCloud track in 2015. And by 18, she was a global sensation, racking up Grammys like they were candy. Her moody, whispery vibes and DIY aesthetic made her the voice of a generation, adored by millions and swimming in fame's deep end. She was untouchable, right? Easy to write off as just another pop star with the world at her feet. But dig a little deeper, and the cracks start to show. By the early 2020s, Billie was unraveling. Public meltdowns, cryptic interviews, and a vibe that screamed she was carrying something heavy. This isn't about painting her as a saint or excusing every outburst, but there's a side to her story that might make you rethink what fame did to her. Picture this: a kid, barely old enough to drive, thrust into a machine that chewed up her privacy, her mental health, and her childhood. Let's rewind to 2016. Billie, 14, uploads Ocean Eyes with her brother Phineas in their childhood bedroom. It's raw, haunting, and blows up overnight. Labels swoop in, and suddenly she's not just a homeschooler from LA, she's a product. By 17, her debut album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Is a cultural earthquake. Bad Guy blares everywhere. She's headlining festivals, mobbed by fans. But fame's spotlight isn't kind. During a 2019 interview on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Kimmel leans in with that cheesy host grin, asking about her weird fashion and dark lyrics. Billie, slouched in her oversized hoodie, fidgets. "I just wear what I want," she mumbles, clearly uneasy. Kimmel pushes, "What's with the spooky vibe?" You can see her shrink, forcing a laugh. It's subtle, but she's a kid being prodded for sound bites, not a person being heard. It didn't stop there. At the 2019 AMAs, a presenter gets too handsy while introducing her performance, grabbing her shoulder like she's a prop. Billie flinches, steps back and mutters, "Can you, not?" The crowd laughs it off, but her face says it all. Invaded. Exposed. Later on social media she posts, "Why do people think they can just touch me?" Fans call it diva behavior, but imagine being 17, on a world stage, with grown adults treating your body like public property. Even Ellen DeGeneres during a 2020 episode gets weirdly personal. "So Billie, you're young, you're hot, you're single, spill the tea." Billie's eyes dart away. "I'm just doing my thing," she says, voice tight. Ellen laughs, but Billie's not in on the joke. These moments piled up. Grown-ups crossing lines, assuming they could poke at her like she wasn't human. Radio interviews were no better. On Zach Sang's show in 2019, he asks, "So have you had your heart broken yet? Who's the guy?" She's 17 and the question's laced with a creepy edge. Billie snaps, "Why does it always have to be about a guy? I'm a person, not a dating show." Good for her for pushing back, but why's she even in that spot? The host doubles down, "Come on, give us something juicy." She shuts it down, but you can tell it's exhausting. Another time, on a European radio show, the DJ asks, "What's it like being a teen idol? You must love the attention." Billie's blunt. "It's weird, and I don't. People act like they own you." The DJ chuckles, brushing it off. She's not laughing. The industry didn't just invade her space, it fetishized her. In 2020, paparazzi snapped Billie in a tank top. Gasp, no baggy clothes. The internet lost it, dissecting her body like a science project. "Billie Eilish's figure revealed," screamed headlines. She was 18. On Instagram, she clapped back, "Y'all act like you've never seen a body before. Can I live?" The shaming didn't stop. Trolls called her overrated for ditching her signature style, while others obsessed over her curves. A Vogue cover in 2021, where she traded hoodies for a corset, sparked another frenzy. "She's selling out," some fans cried. Others, "Finally, she's hot." Both sides reduced her to a prop, ignoring her own words. "I wanted to try something new. It's my body, my choice." Then there's the music execs. In a 2021 Apple Music interview, Billie hinted at the pressure. "They'd tell me, 'Smile more, be happier, wear this.' I was like, 'I'm 16, I'm sad, let me be.'" Phineas later shared how labels pushed for sexier songs, even when Billie was underage. One exec reportedly said, "Her vibe's cool, but can she be more marketable?" Translation: more like a pop princess, less like herself. Billie fought to keep her sound raw, but the tug of war wore her down. By her second album, Happier Than Ever, the title track screamed her frustration. "When I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever." Fans speculated it was about a bad ex, but Billie said it was about the industry, how it suffocated her. The controversy started small but snowballed. In 2019, a video surfaced of 14-year-old Billie mimicking a Southern accent while singing along to a rap song, dropping a racial slur. The clip went viral in 2021 and the backlash was swift. "She's racist!" some screamed. Billie apologized on Instagram. "I was a kid, I didn't know better, and I'm horrified now. I'm sorry." Context mattered. She was parroting lyrics, not targeting anyone. But the internet didn't care. Another clip from the same time showed her laughing at an Asian accent. Another apology. "I'd never mock anyone's culture. I was dumb and uneducated." Some forgave her. Others branded her canceled. At 19, she was dragged for mistakes from middle school. Then came the relationship drama. In 2021, dating rumors with actor Matthew Tyler Vorse sparked hate. Fans dug up his old tweets, problematic, edgy stuff from years back. Billie got dragged for dating a bigot. She stayed quiet, but Vorse's apology didn't help. They split in 2022, and Billie's cryptic posts, "Nobody cheated, just stop," fueled more speculation. Later, her brief fling with Jesse Rutherford, 10 years older, set off another firestorm. "She's being groomed," screamed ex-posts. Billie fired back, "I'm grown, I can date who I want." But the scrutiny never let up. Every move was a headline, every choice a debate. Her mental health took the biggest hit. In a 2020 Vanity Fair interview, Billie admitted, "I was suicidal at 16. Fame made it worse." Fans saw her cry on stage during Everything I Wanted, a song about her depression. "I'm not happy all the time," she sang, and you could feel it. By 2022, her Happier Than Ever tour showed a different Billie. Quieter, shakier. At one show, she stopped mid-song, muttering, "I can't breathe." Fans thought it was asthma. Insiders said panic attack. Social media buzzed, "Is she okay?" She wasn't. In a 2023 Rolling Stone piece, she confessed, "I'm scared all the time. I can't go outside without feeling watched." Substance use crept in too. In a 2021 podcast, Billie admitted experimenting with weed to cope with anxiety. "It helped at first, then it didn't," she said. Rumors swirled about harder stuff, pills maybe. After she looked out of it at a 2022 event. No proof, but the whispers grew. Her lyrics got darker too. Lost Cause and NDA painted fame as a prison. With lines like, "I got no time for the fakes." She told Zane Lowe, "I signed my life away at 15. I didn't know what I was giving up." The paparazzi were relentless. In 2020, she was photographed crying outside a studio. "Leave me alone!" she yelled. The pics went viral, captioned with cruel jabs. "Spoiled brat throws tantrum." Another time, Paps chased her car, nearly causing a crash. She posted a blurry video on X. "I'm a person, not a zoo animal." Fans rallied, but haters called her ungrateful. Even small moments, like flipping off a photographer in 2021, became proof she was a diva. Never mind that she was 19, hounded 24/7. Her 2023 album Hit Me Hard and Soft was a cry for help. Tracks like Skinny tackled body shaming head-on. "People say I look happy just because I got skinny." In interviews, she looked drained, slumping, avoiding eye contact. "I'm not okay," she told The Guardian. "I love music, but this industry, it's eating me alive." A 2024 documentary, Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry, showed her breaking down at 17, telling Phineas, "I don't want to do this forever." Justin Bieber, of all people, saw it coming. In a 2020 Zane Lowe interview, he teared up talking about Billie. "I just want to protect her. I don't want her to go through what I did." His words hit hard. A former child star seeing his pain in her. Billie's controversies weren't as wild as some. No DUIs, no public fights, but the scrutiny was just as brutal. In 2022, she was slammed for queer baiting after a flirty music video with women. "I'm not straight, but I'm not labeling it," she said. But fans argued over her identity anyway. Another time she wore fishnets, and X exploded. She's abandoning her values. Every choice was a landmine. She couldn't win. Now 23, Billie's quieter. She's dating, making music, but the spark's dimmer. She's open about therapy, about panic attacks, about feeling trapped in my own life. Some still see her as a privileged kid who chose fame. But did she? At 14, she was a creative weirdo making songs for fun. The industry turned her into a brand, a punching bag, a cautionary tale. Rolling Stone called her the voice of Gen Z, a once-in-a-lifetime talent who redefined pop. But that pedestal? It's a cage. No Grammy, no sold-out tour, no Instagram likes are worth what Hollywood took from her. A chance to grow up without breaking.